So, in Fantastic Four Rising Storm Part 1 of 4, which is also written by Mark Waid, one of the best comic book writers of all time, Johnny Storm becomes the Herald of Galactus. This is because Reed Richards, or Mr. Fantastic, switches the powers of Sue Storm with Johnny Storm. This all happened because Galactus wanted Sue to be his new Herald, but since Mr. Fantastic switched the powers of Sue and Johnny, this just meant that Galactus was now after Johnny Storm. Rightfully so, Sue gets pissed at Reed because that's her brother. And add on to the fact that Reed can be an absolute jerk in these comics. Or maybe he could be a psychotic zombie who's also a jerk. Or maybe he could be a psychotic maniac who's also a jerk. Or maybe just string cheese. By the time Johnny figures out that their powers were swapped, he basically tells Galactus that he has to use the restroom and I guess goes on these space adventures. I think my most favorite part of Johnny being the Herald of Galactus is when this guy called Kargan the Unforgiving shows up. By the way, I have no idea who this character is, so please feel free to tell me in the comments below. Johnny separates this guy's body piece by piece. What happens afterwards is actually pretty hilarious because Johnny basically gives this guy PTSD.